Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games and welcome to a new Stellaris Custom Civilization as we continue to make our way towards the galactic free-for-all to come between all of these civilizations in question. We're going to create a new one as usual, create a new empire. So I wanted to do something different. This is not based on anything. This is just a concept that I've come up with myself. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the horned humanoids here. And this is kind of going to be a pairing civilization, so I'm going to make this one, and then this is going to lead into another one in the next episode of this that are going to be connected to this species. Anyway, as far as species goes, we are going to call this the whoops, forgot the capitalization. The Cheveril. Cheverils is their plural. Oh my gosh. Like, my hands are shaking. I had to type like 12 pages yesterday. Alright, adjective. The Cheveril. No, actually that is not. Or actually, yes, that is what I wanted to call them. Yeah, Cheveril, Cheverils, Cheveril. Ship prefix is kid. We are going to go with humanoid pairing number 3. I just realized the music's really low. Can you guys hear it? Alright, humanoid number 3. As for the traits, so this is going to be the the Science Directorate civilization. So, of course, they're going to be intelligent. But I've also decided to make them natural physicists. This technocracy here is really interested in trying to transcend space and time. Well, first off, let's talk about what the intelligent does. The species is highly intelligent and enjoys faster technological progress. This is going to increase their engineering, physics, and society research by 10%. But then they're also natural physicists, which I wish we could stack them. Like, they could get more than one thing, but maybe it'd be too overpowered. But we're going to stack the physics research by an additional 15% because members of this species have a natural inclination towards theoretical physics and astral phenomenon, breaking the space-time continuum. Of course, though, they are a little bit wasteful at times, which means members of the species seemingly have no concept of frugality and are prone to useless consumption, increasing pop consumer good upkeep by 10%. They have a bad habit of, when testing how to make wormholes and traveling through the space-time continuum, that they'll just load up a bunch of people into the ship and they shoot it out and then they forget about it. And they're going, oh, well, they never came back. Guess we'll just try again. So that's a little bit wasteful. All right, homeworld name. The sun is going to be called Alkyrus, and their planet is Schleuslier. Whoops. I also had to get a new keyboard. My old one finally broke on me, so I'm getting used to the new placements of everything. Okay, got it. So, we got them. We're going to put them on a savanna world, rocky world dominated by dry, arid plains covered by a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere. The small hydrosphere allows for brief, wet seasons, but aside from a few ubiquitous grasses, vegetation is largely concentrated around shallow oases. Moving on, we'll just put them in the humanoid city. It doesn't matter too much. Now, they are going to be fanatical materialists. Now, again, I've mentioned this before, but materialist does not mean, oh, we want money. We want money. No. Fanatic materialist means you can have academic privilege living standards. You cannot use the AI outlawed policy. You cannot use robotic workers outlawed policy. Their robot upkeep is going to be reduced by 20%, and their research speed is going to increase by 10%. Sorry, I'm all screwed up today. Although it hurts, we must grow up and put aside our outdated notions of morality. There is no divine spark granting special value to a living mind. No object has any intrinsic value apart from what we choose to grant it. Let us embrace the freedom of certitude and achieve maximum efficiency in all things. Also, because this is a science directorate, we're just going pacifist, meaning they can't use unrestricted wars policy. They cannot engage in indiscriminate orbital bombardment. This will increase their administrative cap and stability, though. Conflict as a means to an end is a ridiculous concept. It is by nature destructive, destroying what was to be obtained or giving room to grow that which was to be destroyed. Not a dictatorship, but an oligarchic. There will be a new election every 20 years to select a ruler. They are ruled by a small group of individuals that hold all political power. Now, here we get into the really important parts. First off, this is a technocracy. To maximize efficiency, the society is governed according to the principles of science and rationality. The personal whims of an ignorant and dangerously unqualified political elite must not be allowed to interfere. The Capitol buildings will replace some of the administrator jobs with science director jobs, and researchers will also produce one unity. So we're going really science heavy with this particular build. The other thing we want to grab for them is we've already talked about the bonus they're going to get for robots, so we're going to have them be mechanists as well. The society has been preoccupied with the idea of metallic automatons since the early steam age. Although many said it could not be done, the first true robots left the assembly lines long before even rudimentary spaceflight was achieved. So they're going to start the game with 8 pops being robots, and with the technology and infrastructure to build more of them. So they're getting a really big leg up on the game here in terms of their science output, their technology, their physics. A lot of good stuff there. Cheveril Technocracy. Gosh, I can't spell today. I'm all screwed up. The Cheveril adjective. As for their flag, oh dang it, I forgot that I was using this colored mod here, but that's okay. I'll figure something out here. We are going to go with the... There was one I saw. I think it was in Domination. Yeah, we're going to go with this and do the brown on brown. Like so. Maybe a little bit darker because I kind of want it... We're going to change their color here in a second. I think it may be something more like... Yeah, I think that's a little better. That's better. Yep. That's the one I want. Ship appearance, we'll go humanoid. This is going to be under... Director General Xavier. Let's change the color variant here. Yeah, that's the one I want. Kind of fun here, like how the horns change on this particular species depending on if it's a female or a male. Anyway, clothing. Let's see. I think we're gonna do room 7. No, not room 7. Yeah, this one. They keep going into space and whatnot, and. Yeah, we're going with color 4. Which clothes I think are best for the science directorate? Might be 2. Okay, and there we have it. There's the Cheveril Technocracy, the science directorate that loves to just shoot members of its own species into space as it tries to play around with physics, and isn't really concerned too much when they never come back because they are wasteful. And we're going to see what happened to some of those explorers in the next one when I make yet another Stellaris Custom Civ. I'll see you then. Let me know how you think the Technocracy is going to do in the Galactic Free-for-All. They've got a lot of boosts to their science going on here, so it could easily become anybody's game. Like, you know, because they're not aggressive, but they could have enough science to technologically outpace somebody who is aggressive who's coming into their borders. Let me know. I'll see you in the next one. I'm Conquering History Games. Bye.